Hello guys, this is the video I've promised that I'd eventually get out. Right, first off, just to try and structure this a little bit, I'd just like to thank Laura for editing the book. This isn't the finished version, this is actually a proof, so it's not got the crystal on the side. But it's the latest one I've got until I get the newest one through. But yeah, big thank you to Laura for editing the book. Her feedback was instrumental in sorting out a lot of the plot points or character points, which lacked a bit of emotional depth in some places. So I was really happy to get those sorted out, especially with the priestess's character arc. But yeah, so no, big thank you, Laura. Honestly, the story's so much more polished, and I don't think it'd be anywhere near what it would be without your help. And then of course there's everyone else that's chipped in. Christ, there's loads. Erin, I want to give you a big shout out because you honestly reread all of the changes, and your feedback was brilliant for all of it, even the stuff that didn't work, that allowed me to move on and think of a. The latest example was the ending, where I thought I'd had some fun with it, but perhaps I had too much fun with it. But it allowed me to move on to make something better for the second book. So this is why I love the feedback. So yeah, Erin, big thank you for honestly going through the book so many times as well. I mean, Christ, over the years, if anyone knows me, you know that I absolutely hate going over my own book. So for someone else to go over it and actually enjoy it, that's a big bonus. And yeah, big shout out to everyone else as well. Lawrence, or Larry, big shout out to you, mate, because you've been giving me a lot of tips and stuff, private messages and all of that, and quite often or not we'd be on the same page, which is quite funny. And then Kat Gardner, thank you very much, sweet. And then Maya, John, Louise, Lisa, KM Rug. Actually, I never did find out your mother's name, Erin. Is it Kathy or something? Or and then Kaylee, Steve, Kirsty, and Craig. So yeah, thank you very much for reading the book and getting back to me if you had the time. And then of course there's a couple of my friends that I've mentioned in my book as well. James Leggett Baggs, John Entwistle, and Chris Chivers, my little brother. You wouldn't think it if we stood next to each other. Yeah, without your help, guys, I would have been a bit lost over the past year and a half or so. So it's been nice to have that support. Although I haven't heard from you guys recently, really. But yeah, just I wanted to thank everyone for all of the help you've provided me. It's been a bit difficult personal wise, emotionally and mentally speaking, but yeah, so I'll just make this camera a little bit smaller a second. I just wanted to show you that this is the Kindle edition on .com and .co.uk. You can pre-order it. Don't try and do it on .com if you're obviously living in the UK, because it'll ask you to go and buy it in the actual proper website you need to be on. But you should be able to pre-order it on the Kindle. You can order. I've done 2 different paperbacks. So there's one through Lulu, which is where this print is from. I don't know how good the Amazon print will be, but they are cheaper, I've noticed. So, well, a lot cheaper. Lulu's print would be about £9 or something like that, whereas Amazon's print is like 5, I think. But I would say go for probably the if you want to have the highest quality, I would say probably go with Lulu. I'll have the links and all of that in the video. But I am expecting a copy from the Amazon one, but I shouldn't expect they would be that much different, to be honest. They're pretty much the same margins and all that. It's all the same cover, and so it shouldn't be any different, really. But yeah, so oh yeah, that reminds me. So yeah, this is the cover I was working on before, which is the same character as that one, but the character in question is a Nephilim. So she's got like a sort of half human, half Anunnaki sort of character going about her. So but for the cover for the main release, I wanted to keep it more neutral, because the trouble is, if you put long ears on anything, people will look at the cover and just think, oh, it's an elf, it's going to be a fantasy book or something like that. So I've opted to go for the more neutral character, because the trouble is, my story's a bit niche. It's a bit science fiction and it's a bit fantasy. And then I had this old cover. Christ, I think it was. This was back in the day when I could actually get the book into Waterstones. And then obviously got the old, really old one. This is when I first released it, was back in 2011. I think this copy was. Got a whole shelf full of them. Yeah, that was back in the day before when self-publishing was really just sort of taking off. So it's a bit shit, really. But now with the rewrite and the new covers and just the entire rework of the first book, oh my god, I don't even want to know how many hours I've put into it. It's just disgusting amount of hard work. But it was muchly needed, and honestly, from all the feedback I've had with the old series to the new book just blows the old one out of the water, even though not much really has changed narratively. You've still got Maldream and Angelite going on their journey, and then it's just a couple of extra chapters I've added in to introduce the Anunnaki a little bit earlier. I've given the three witches a bit more presence in the book, and then there was Nerutis herself, who I've changed from a really old typical witch hag character. I've just made her young, basically. But I don't want to spoil too much with everything that's gone on in the book, but from all the feedback I've had, it's been extremely positive. And any plot points or anything like that that was wrong in the old series with the first book, they're all gone. All of anything negative about it, it's all gone now. It's all pluses from here on out. So yeah, I'm just hoping that come the May 11th, which would be my birthday, be my 40th. I've got the book releasing then. So you can pre-order the Kindle one. I don't know about the paperback. I don't think you can until it's actually out. I have kept trying to look for it, but despite Amazon saying it's on there, I can't see it anywhere. So maybe I'm not looking hard enough, or maybe it just is hidden behind the Kindle one until the 11th, when the paperback should be out. So, but yeah, it's been a long time coming. The front cover, my god, I had to go through so many variations of it, but yeah, it's just, everything about it now is absolutely perfect. I'm very happy with it. And here's hoping round 2 this time, the story actually picks up and goes somewhere. Because the old series, I think I had 51 ratings or something like that. Author Central, let's go there, let's have a look. So yeah, here we go. It's got my old paperbacks on there. Yeah, so 51. And then you can view them, apparently. Yeah, so you can still see all of the old reviews and stuff. Hopefully I won't see any of the horrible 1 stars for it being badly written or anything like that with this new edition. It's so I'll tell you what, it really knocks you down a peg or two if you try to get going. Self-publishing is harder than it looks. Until I've got the series done, it'll be a case of I won't be able to help people out too much if they're wanting to do it themselves. But I am thinking of releasing videos related to it at some point. What that will be, I don't know. I'm guessing I could go through the whole process of getting a book out and what it involves. But yeah, it's just thank you very much, everyone. The book will be out on the 11th of May, and here's hoping that going forward it will be successful. The second book, Anthem, which used to be called Orchestra, that will be released in 2 or 3 months' time, hopefully. Maybe 4 at a push. And then the third and fourth books, depending how much effort and time I can put into it, I might be able to get the third out right towards the end of the year, maybe even the fourth. So it really just depends how far I can get with that. It's literally just consumed my life at the moment, and I won't be happy until I get the series finished and done and dusted, and then I can move on to other stories. So I'd like to write some other fiction, but I'm sort of a stickler. I want to, whatever I'm doing, I've got to finish it. I've got to sort that out first before I can move on to something else. But yeah, so thank you very much for popping on and watching, and yeah, bye bye.